The Appalachian Mountains are the second largest range in North America, spanning more than 1,500 miles, but where they fall short of the Rockies in size, they make up for it in stories. Named for the Appalachian tribe that lived south of the range beginning as early as 1000 AD, now the name Appalachian is a point of contention across the range of mountains that stretches all the way from Alabama in the south on up to Maine in the north. Those in the north refer to them as the Appalachian Mountains, but down in the south they will openly tell you, if you call them Appalachian, I'll throw an Appalachia, opting for the more true to the origin pronunciation. Before the sun fully crests the ridgeline, the Appalachian Mountains of North Carolina can breathe. Mist lifts slowly from the hollers like a living thing, curling through hemlock and rhododendron, clinging to the dark backs of the ancient peaks. The air smells of wet earth and pine resin and cold stone, clean in a way that feels older than language. Somewhere downhill, water moves over rock, a creek speaking in soft, endless syllables. Above it all, the wind threads through spruce needles, whispering secrets it has begun carrying for centuries. A white-tailed deer pauses at the edge of a clearing, ears flicking, muscles coiled. A black bear turns over a rotten log in search of grubs. Unconcerned and sovereign, hawks circle on rising thermals, shadows gliding across the forest floor. At dawn, the mountains wake with sound, cicadas winding down their night song, songbirds turning the morning, the distant knock of a woodpecker echoing like the heartbeat against the trees. The light here is gentle but deliberate. It spills gold across ridges, stacked one behind the other, fading blue into blue into blue until the horizon dissolves entirely. These mountains don't rise sharply, they roll, worn smooth by time itself. There are some of the oldest on earth. They remember things. Walk deeper and the forest thickens, the trail narrows, the smell changes, moss and leaf rot, iron-rich soil, the faint sweetness of decaying apples from an abandoned homestead, swallowed by green, endless green. You might pass a rusted stove, a stone chimney standing alone, a quiet proof that someone once lived here, laughed here, vanished from here. And that's where the feeling shifts. Because the Appalachians are beautiful, but they are not gentle. Sound behaves strangely beneath the canopies. Footsteps echo when they shouldn't, and the forest goes quiet all at once, birds calling silent, as if something unseen has passed through. Fog rolls in fast here, swallowing landmarks, bending distance, turning familiar paths into strange ones. People get lost in these mountains every year, experienced hikers, locals who grew up on these trails, sometimes within a mile of where they started. The mountains have a long memory, and the stories say they don't like to be watched. This land holds centuries of folklore carried by Cherokee tradition, Scotch-Irish settlers, and generations who learned not to whistle at night or follow voices calling their name from the trees. Tales of light drifting through the woods, of things that walk upright until you get close enough to realize they shouldn't be, of knocks on cabin walls after midnight, of footsteps circling camps that leave no tracks by morning. Some say the mountains are alive. Others say they're haunted. Most locals just say you should be respectful and never assume you're alone. Because in the Appalachians, beautiful, dangerous, they share the same breath. And once you step past the edge of the trail, the mountains don't just surround you. They watch you. The woods went wrong before they heard it. No wind, yet the treetops swayed. No animals. Something large displaced the undergrowth. The night pressed down so hard it felt like a hand on the back of the neck, urging them to bow. The radio on Alice's shoulder hissed and keyed up with a crackle. Dispatch, is that you? Come in, dispatch. Over. Static stretched into a thin, wavering tone, almost a voice, and then cut out entirely. His display went dark. All 3 headlamps flickered in sympathy, like the forest had blinked. And that's when they smelled it. Not rot, not decay. Cold meat, old rain, something that had never been alive, pretending it once was. Don't stop, Ben said, already knowing they were too late. Behind them, something inhaled. It wasn't loud, it wasn't fast. It was close. The sound slid through the trees and into their chests, pulling them from their lungs like the mountain itself was drawing them in. They ran. The trail twisted unnaturally, looping where it shouldn't, dipping steep and then climbing without effort, like the ground was rearranging itself beneath their foot. Faster and faster, roots rose just in time to catch throats. Branches snagged clothing that didn't break. The force didn't fight them, it guided them. It knew where they wanted to go, and they thought it was helping them get there. And then the clicking started again, slow, irregular, bone on bone, learning the rhythm of pursuit. Ben looked back. The thing stood between the 2 trees that had not been there a moment before, its shape folded inward and outward, joints shifting, lengthening its head. If that's what it was, tilted as though listening to his thoughts rather than his breathing. Its mouth opened, and Ben's own voice came out. Help, please, don't. Ben's scream tore out of him as the sound replayed from inside the hollow shape, layered with dozens of other voices, some old, some young, some barely human at all, and the noise surged through the woods like a tide. Ben tripped. Hands grabbed for him, but something else grabbed first. There was resistance, a wet snap, and Ben vanished backward, dragged along the ground without leaving a mark. His headlamp carving frantic arcs of light through the trees until it winked out. The forest sighed. Mara and Ellis, they ran until their legs stopped obeying, until the air turned thick and tasted of copper, until the sounds of pursuit stopped entirely. Silence. No insects. No birds. No wind. Ellis whispered, "It's waiting." The clearing appeared ahead of them like a mouth opening, round, bare, wrong. The trees at its edge leaned inward, roots exposed like ribs. The ground pulsed faintly beneath their boots. Something stepped into the clearing. It didn't fully arrive. Parts of it remained elsewhere, stretched thin between trunks, smeared across shadows, embedded in the dark beneath the soil. Its surface rippled as if the forest were breathing through it. Ellis screamed as if something unseen had wrapped around his ankle and pulled. He clawed at the dirt, nails tearing away, shrieking at his body, bent at angles it shouldn't bend. The sound went on too long, and then not long enough. Mara was alone. Her headlamp flickered wildly. Her breathing unsteady. Illuminating trees that now stood impossibly close. Faces pressed from the bark, half-formed, frozen in terror, mouths open mid-scream. She realized with sick clarity that some of them were wearing ranger uniforms. The thing leaned toward her. It didn't touch her. It didn't need to. The ground beneath her feet softened, sinking, accepting. The forest leaned closer, sucking it into the undergrowth, branches creaking like old joints, roots tightening around her legs. Her scream carried for miles, down hollers, over ridges, into distant campsites and cabins where people woke in cold sweats, clutching their chests, hearts racing for reasons they'd never understand, and then silence. Morning came. It is day. Birdsong returned cautiously. Fog curled through the trees. Hikers later found the clearing, but it was smaller than it should have been. The earth packed smooth like nothing had ever stood there at all, and deep beneath the Appalachian mountains, something shifted and waited. Cal, as you stand in the forest, the woods around you breathe. Slow and measured, crickets chirp in uneven bursts. Wind moves through the canopy in soft, overlapping sighs. You listen to the way it moves as a man who listens to a language he's spoken all his life. Appalachia's got rules. That's what your pappy used to say. Even the doc does. You gaze drifts upslope toward the black mass of trees climbing Holler Ridge. When you were a boy, you ran dogs with your father, knew every creek bend, every game trail. Nothing out here scared you. Not bears, not storms, not getting lost. Until the rhythm broke. They disappeared. 3 people in 1 week, a place the old folks avoided without ever saying why. Search parties that came back empty-handed, dogs that hit a trail and froze, whining, refusing to move. One tracker came back shaking so bad he couldn't hold his coffee. All he said was, "It don't move right." The last to vanish was your cousin, Eli. They found him 3 days later near the ridge line, alive and breathing, warm to the touch, but wrong. His eyes stared through people like they weren't there, like something behind him was more important. He kept whispering at first, then screaming about a long face in the trees, about clicking like bones snapping back into place. Eli died that night in a rural clinic. The walls heard his screams long after the town pretended not to. The doctors said infection. The sheriff said drugs. Cal, you said nothing. The climb up Holler Ridge is steeper than it should be. As you ascended, the woods begin to thin in the wrong ways. The trees grow closer together, trunks scarred at chest height by long vertical marks. Not clawed, more pressed, like something tall brushed past them again and again and again. The sound of the forests fade. Crickets vanish first, then birds, then the wind seems to soften and stop. The woods seem like they are listening. You slow down. There's nothing to hear. The absence presses against your ears until it feels physical, like standing too close to something enormous in the dark. Roots twist thickly ahead, matted with moss. Beneath them, the ground drops away into a limestone sinkhole. Cold air exhales from it in slow, steady breaths, carrying the smell of wet stone and old decay. And inside the sinkhole, bones lie around with care. Clothes, items that were carried. Long bones are set parallel, skulls are facing outwards. They are watching, and beneath it all, a sound. Not a growl, not a howl, a slow, wet clicking, rhythmic and patient, like joints moving that were never meant to bend. The clicking stops and something moves in the trees, not fast, not loud, just present, just there. And then a voice drifts out from the darkness behind you, too close.
"Help, please, I'm lost."
The words sound almost right, almost human, but the timing is wrong. The pauses are too long. The tone flattened like someone repeating words they don't understand, and you turn pale. Not because of fear, but because of recognition. This is the voice that you just heard. Light catches beneath the trees. A shape stands there tall, too tall. Its limbs bend backward as it leans, studying you. Its skin is pale, textured like wet bark. Its head is long and narrow, skull-shaped. Wrong in a way your mind resists naming. Its eyes reflect the light, not with hunger, with curiosity. The clicking starts again, closer now, layered like more than one joint moving at once. Then the thing steps backward and is simply gone. No crash, no rustle. The forest exhales. Crickets return one by one. Wind stirs the canopy again. The night pretends nothing happened. You finally breathe until you are jolted awake from your dream by a phone ringing. For those of you that don't know what this is Thorns of the Ancient Seal that we have adapted to Barrier Cities universe by Minva. Written by Ian, I'm going to not pronounce this right, Fajardo? Fajardo?
Ian, if you're listening, we're so sorry.
Yeah, Ian, if you're listening, 1, really great book. 2, how do you pronounce your name? I get that question all the time. It's okay. My last name's awful. We're going to get started. Cal, you wake abruptly from the dream you've had so many times, so frequently since your time spent long years ago. A lot has happened and changed since then. But you wake up abruptly to the sound of a phone ringing. As you're getting up, what does your home look like as you're stumbling around out of bed to get to your phone?
Well, my home is, it's a little, wooden, cabin in the middle of, the woods here. Very simple. I got a bed. I got a cooking area relatively close by. I got a wall of guns and knives. Some hunting and trapping equipment. And, that's about it.
What kind of role does Cal serve in the town of Morgantown, North Carolina?
You see, here, I primarily use my skills during the day to sort of patrol the area, make sure that no one gets lost or needs help in these woods. But my real expertise comes at night, where I, for lack of a proper title, do my monster hunting.
So, Cal, you don't sleep very easily, and you sleep when you can if you're able to. It's not morning. You didn't wake up from a night's rest. You kind of drifted off in a mid-afternoon nap. Waking to the sound of the phone ringing. You answer and you hear a pretty frantic sounding but steady voice. This is the voice of District Ranger Left. Cal, I need you to come out. I need you to come out to the edge of the town by the forest, by the wooded point, the lookout. We're getting a group together. We had 3 rangers go missing. We haven't been able to track them at all. And I think, based off of what you told me about stuff that you've been through, you might know something about what's going on.
Well, shit, Lefty. You know, you had me at we need you. And I'll be there in a minute. Just gotta tie my shoes. And I'll hang up, and I go over to my my weapon wall, and I start loading up on literally everything there that I can realistically attach and carry with me.
What kind of vehicle would you drive there? What does Cal drive?
It is a old, beaten down, like 70s Bronco. It's rusted over. It's got like a lift kit on it with off-road tires. The interior, if you were to sit inside it, seems to be reinforced somehow, despite the exterior's, damaged look. Like, most of his time has been spent making sure that this vehicle can be a safe zone if need be.
So you live just outside of town, you have to head into town. You'd come in on US 70 or maybe I-40 depending on which way you're taking. And the first thing you'd notice is how the land itself seems to cradle the town. Low mountains on the edges, tree-covered, hills rolling in close like they were listening. The air always feels a little heavier than you expected, especially in summer. And this is the middle of summer, this is August. Warm, damp, smelling faintly of pine sap, asphalt, whatever somebody nearby was grilling. Morgantown has that brick and awning look. Storefronts with sun-faded signs, insurance offices, local banks, hardware stores that had been there longer than anyone could remember. Some windows are dressed neatly, others are half empty, holding onto mannequins or dusty displays from years ago. Nothing flashy. Nothing in a hurry. Traffic lights hang patiently over the intersections and people wait at them as opposed to rushing in some big cities. You pass local diners and drive-ins, the kind with simple block lettering and parking lots full of pickup trucks, a few national chains that have started creeping in the early 90s. Fast food places clustered closer to the highway, but once you turn onto the side streets, it's unmistakably local. Houses sit back from the front road with long driveways, yards dotting with rusted swing sets, basketball hoops, bent rims. Cars around are boxy sedans, square trucks, the occasional station wagon. Windows are often down. You might hear country music drifting out, classic rock crackling through tired speakers. People wave. Sometimes at you, sometimes at someone you couldn't quite see from where you were. It's a working class town. Furniture factories, mills, manufacturing jobs still shaped the daily life. Even as whispers of the decline lingered in the background, you could feel it in the peace. Steady, not rushed, and in the way buildings look used, not abandoned. Worn in the way things get when they're done their job for a long time. But at dusk, the time of day that we're approaching, the whole place softens. Streetlights turn on, cicadas get louder, and the mountains darken into silhouettes. Driving through feels almost intimate, like you're passing through someone else's memory. It's not trying to impress you. Morgantown doesn't need to, it just is. It's quietly holding on to itself, one foot in the past and the other unsure where the future is going. As you approach the lookout, you see the familiar sight of red and blue lights flickering back and forth. There's police cars, ranger outfits, and a small group gathered outside a sanctioned off area leading into the forest of the Appalachians. You see District Ranger left waiting out front. He's not a young man, but he's not as old as some. He's got a scar that runs across the back of his neck onto the side by his left shoulder. He always jokes it's his bear attack survival. He fell out of a tree once and early in his career. Wasn't attacked by a bear. He worked his way up from Deputy Ranger to District Ranger. He's in charge of this whole section of Appalachian State Park. And he looks nervous. He's not the kind of person that looks nervous. He's got brown hair with shocks of gray running through it, a beard about a 1/4 inch long, and he's in his Appalachian Ranger outfit. But if you look at him closely, you see he hasn't slept in what looks like at least a day. You pull up close to him, you head out of the car. Cal, I'm glad you came so quick. We're getting a party together, going to the woods. I want you to be part of it. You heard about them rangers that went missing. I told you on the phone. I'm sure you heard about it in gossip from the town. We found something today. One of their radios. And it's got bloody prints on it.
Where'd you find it?
About a quarter mile in the forest. We were doing one last search before we gave up. The dogs started going crazy. They wouldn't go near the thing. They said they tried pulling the opposite direction, get out of there as quick as they could. Sound like something familiar to you?
A little too familiar. I've been doing this a long time, and well, this ain't new. Might be new to you. Might be the first time y'all experiencing it here. But it's a good thing you called me.
As you look around, there's other people assembled. You see a police sergeant with 2 officers nearby him. You recognize the sergeant immediately. You've had dealings with him before. He doesn't always like what you offer for the town. He'd prefer things stay within the bounds of what he can control. You see Sergeant Green. Next to him, you see an older officer that you recognize as Bear. Joe, what does Bear look like?
Bear Decker is about 6'5". He's grizzled. He smells a little funny, but he doesn't look like someone you fuck with.
I love that this is all the voice we're going with. Collectively, we've decided this is the voice of Appalachia in the 90s.
Yes.
Yeah, I can't wait to hear Katrina do hers.
Do I have to do this now too? So I gotta go and practice a little bit.
Bear, you're standing next to your new partner. Your partner's just transferred here from Greensboro, which Greensboro is not a big city, but compared to Morgantown, it's a big city. You see Gina, young, able, very quick to act from what you've seen. Gina, what does Gina look like, Alexis?
Gina's about 5'8". She's got a slightly athletic build. She's blonde. She's got a blonde bob. She's a pretty woman, but by looking at her, you also know that you don't want to fuck with her either.
Cal, you watch the police officers trying to control the scene, trying to take control of an area that isn't really theirs to control. Sergeant Green sees you pull up. He has salt and pepper hair, was once black, no longer.
Fuck this hat.
Just lose the hat.
I'm losing the hat. Now I look dumb.
He's got you just look normal. He has salt
That's
and
what I
pepper
said.
hair. He wears rectangular glasses. And he carries a long gun strapped on his back. You see the badge on his hip. Clean-shaven, stone-faced, square jaw. Stands about 6 feet tall, kind of built like a brick house. But he's got a little bit of a gut. You can tell he doesn't go out in the field as much anymore. Once upon a time, he was the officer to worry about if you were doing any sort of bad things. Now he's more a figurehead, a leadership position, sits behind a desk most of the time. He looks at you, Cal, and he acknowledges you, gives you the upward head nod that we all know so well as men. Yep, we all just did it collectively.
I like to point out that according to Samson, only if you're a man do you know what that head nod is.
Yes, I'm the sexist asshole. Next to, or coming up to, District Ranger left is a new ranger that you're not so familiar with. You see Wyatt. You've met him a couple times coming up. Wyatt, would you describe yourself?
Howdy.
You son of a bitch! I thought collectively everyone just decided this is the voice.
I wasn't going to, but it seemed like I could.
No, you have to.
I have to
required.
now, don't I? This is what this one shot has devolved to. Name's Wyatt Ashworth. Not as big as everybody else, but I can still get the job done. A bit wiry. Getting them places not everyone can get into. But I got maybe shit. What's a normal height for a not as tall person? Used to being tall.
5'8".
5'6". You're 5'6".
5'10".
5'3".
You're 4'11".
Please be 4'11".
My sister, I've dated a 4'11" girl. That is not a good height to be.
Okay, you're 3'8".
Done. I'm about 5'6". Black beard, black hair, shifty eyes. I'm always looking around for something going on.
Coming trailing behind you is someone you don't know or recognize. You don't recognize her at all. She's carrying a kit of some sort with what could be beakers and flasks inside. Amelia, could you describe yourself?
Well, Amelia is.
Yes. That's it. That's the voice. You did it once. Now it's got to be the whole thing. It's canon.
Never again. Amelia is quite small. She's probably about 5'2". She has dark hair, dark eyes, and she's very nerdy looking. While everybody else you do not want to fuck with, you can absolutely fuck with her, and she will just cry. She is not strong. She does not have a backbone. Please be nice.
But also her voice sounds like Dr. Girlfriend from Venture Brothers.
District Ranger left, gestures for you to join the group that's forming, and calls over to Sergeant Green. Sarge, could you and your officers come join us for a second? We're going to talk about what we're planning to do. We got 3 missing Rangers out there in the woods. We found the first resemblance of a trail today. We have Cal here, who is a noted tracker in this area and knows these woods very well. Per your request, Sergeant Green, we're going to send 2 of your officers with them. That'll be Bear and Miss Gina. My ranger's going to go with you, Wyatt. He's new to my force, but I think he'll be able to take care of himself. And Miss Amelia here is going to come with you. She specializes in just a bit of everything when it comes to the natural components out there. We wanted to do this at dusk because, as you might know, you ain't gonna find nothing worth finding in the morning or the middle of the day out there in the Appalachians.
Mostly come out at night. Mostly.
I don't know what it is y'all gonna find out there. I'm hoping it's just a bear or someone.
I look over at Bear, all shifty-eyed.
Oh, don't worry, I'll be out there.
Maybe just a bobcat or something. I don't know what y'all gonna find. I'm not one for the stories, skinwalkers and whatnot. Today is August 12th of our year 1994. I'm hoping y'all come back to see August 13th of our year 1994. I am not one for for taking my job too seriously or too loosely, but I want to stress how serious I believe this is. 3 of my men are missing. Or should I correct myself? 3 of my men, 2 of my men, and 1 woman. Hell, she's my man too.
Not a man.
You're looking for Ben Fairweather, Ellis Refera, and Mara Skrill. He pulls out a bottle of whiskey. I drink on the job when there's something to celebrate. Some great thing that happened. This is a bottle that my dad gave me when I was promoted to district ranger. Give me a reason to open it tomorrow. Come back safe. God bless. It is roughly 6 p.m. It's not dark yet. It's August in the south. Probably won't hit true dark till around 8:30ish. But now is as good a time as any to get going in, unless anyone wants to do any sort of planning or anything before they enter the forest.
Cal very much already has a plan. It's his same plan he always has when dealing with this shit. So he's ready to go.
Is Cal gonna share that plan with the rest of the group?
Nope. He just looks at everyone.
Bear walks up to Cal before they enter, and he kind of steps in front of him. And he says, "Now listen here. We were sent here to make sure that everything goes by the books. I know that you've got experience. You're the best tracker here. There's no denying that. But that said, we're watching you. We're watching what you do. We're watching everything that's happening. And if you got a plan, you best be telling the whole group."
I need to put on my hat before I respond to this.
Where'd you get that hat from, by the way?
The internet.
A glorious
good,
place.
I have that. I'm gonna get that hat.
So I look at you, Bear, and I just go, you listen here, boy. When we get out in them woods, whatever plan you got's gonna go to shit real quick. The best plan I can give you, if you need one, is to stick with me, is to not be stupid, and for the love of God, if you see something that ain't right or hear something that don't make sense, you just keep on moving. You let me know, and you keep on moving. And I look at everyone, and I repeat that. The last lines of, if you see something or hear something, just keep moving. And I look at Amelia, and I go, that goes double for you, miss.
Yes, sir.
Bear
Did you just get a lozenge? Your voice is sounds a little smoother.
Who's talking? We all sound the same. No. Bear just turns his head.
Oh God, it's already here.
And he spits in the distance. And then he takes out his baseball bat, and he just kind of, that he always carries around, and he just kind of puts it in his hand, kind of menacingly. But he steps aside and he points as if to say, "Lead the way," to Cal.
Is that thing standard issue?
Bear doesn't respond to that.
Assuming there's no other bullshit that needs to happen right now. Cal, I need a survival check to get the right trail going.
Survival. And that's at advantage because I'm great, right?
No.
Oh.
Whoa.
That's a 19.
You didn't need the advantage.
I could have gotten a 20 with it, Sam. How dare you?
You are easily able to pick up the trail.
I'm easily able to pick up this trail.
At dusk, the Appalachian woods do not settle into night. They hold their breath. The sun sinks behind the ridgeline. The light drains away unevenly, leaving pockets of gray where the trees stand too close together. The forest floor disappears first. One moment you can see leaves, roots, stone. Then they're gone, swallowed by shadows, as if the ground itself has opened its mouth. The air smells damp and metallic, like wet bark and old rain. Something sweet rots beneath it. You can't tell what, and as the last orange light begins to fade, the woods grow quiet in the wrong way. Birds stop calling, not gradually, immediately. The cicadas hesitate, then start again, too loud, too fast. They're buzzing, grinding against your nerves. Every sound feels closer than it should. Every silence feels intentional. The trees lean in, not enough to notice at first, but enough that the narrow paths seem to tighten behind you. Their branches knot together overhead, blocking what little sky remains. Moss hangs like fingers. Lichen gleams pale in the dark, resembling eyes. Somewhere downslope, something moves through brush without rhythm. Not the hop of a deer, not the shuffle of a bear. Too slow. Too deliberate. Too predatorial. The forest does not resume its noise. Fog creeps up from the hollows, cold and ground-hugging, curling around your ankles as if testing your weight. It carries whispers, not words, just the shapes of voices, stretched thin and unfinished. You can't tell if they're coming from ahead or behind. The deeper you stand there, the stronger the feeling grows that the woods are aware of you, not watching, remembering. As if this place has seen others pause here. At dusk, it has learned the exact moment when fear begins and when darkness finally wins. It doesn't arrive gently. It closes in like a door shutting. You traipse through the forest, carefully, avoiding making too much sound. A 19 is a pretty good roll. You're able to get through without leaving too much evidence of your travel. You find the spot where they recovered the radio just as the sun begins to pass below the tree line. Make a perception check, Cal.
12.
Something's wrong.
Something's wrong.
Not sure what.
Not sure what.
You see disturbed brush, disturbed ground, but it's irregular. It's not leading a path. It's not making sense. It's not something readable or understandable. But something's been through here several times.
Does it look like something that might have been casing an area, hunting an area? Is it like, does it seem more like territorial, like it's marking an area?
Make an insight check.
16.
You know from experience. That animals are the most dangerous when they're injured. And you feel something's watching you from the woods, just out of sight. It's not marking its territory. It's maddened with pain. It's been injured, or it's sick, or a combination of the two. Make whoever wants to Dex saving throws.
Now, if you don't want to, that means nothing happens to you, right?
Making this Dex saving throw, the further above a 10 that you get, means that you might be able to react before initiative starts.
I got a nat 20.
Oh. What's the scientist
Plus
going to
one,
do?
So 21.
Mine's at advantage because I've come to realize something's watching us, right?
You know what?
This guy.
With your tracker instinct, I will say yes.
Yeah.
This is an advantage because he has a moth, right?
So that is a 21. Not natural 20, 21. A regular 21.
I got a 25.
We're getting good rolls.
Damn. 16 for Bear.
Just wait. That's a 13 for me.
Anyone who rolled above a 20
I did.
will get a surprise round, or at least a reactionary round. It's not a surprise round so much as you see what's coming before the others. You hear an insane sound come from the brush moments before something rushes out. It's high-pitched like a screech and a roar combined. It doesn't sound like an animal that you've encountered before or ever heard of. And then you see it. Something stands at the edge of the trees where the light thins, too tall to be a bear, too broad to be a man. It doesn't move the way animals do. It's waiting. The silence just after the screech feels crushed, as if the forest itself is afraid to breathe. Then it steps forward. It has a body that is clearly built for power. A mountain of muscle wrapped in filthy, matted fur covered in blood from wounds it sustained, rising on hind limbs, thick as tree trunks. Its weight makes the ground shudder. Each step presses deep scars into the earth as though it might sink straight through the world if it stood too long. Its head immediately strikes you as wrong. Feathers, not fur. A wide circular face that set into that hulking body like a trophy nailed to a wall. The eyes are enormous, forward-facing of a predator, unblinking, catching what little light remains and throwing it back, cold and pale. They do not shine with confusion or hunger alone. They shine with focus, fear, pain, and agony. And when it turns its head, it does it smoothly. Too smoothly. Silent, no rustle, no warning. The beak opens and that sound that comes out again, it's not a hoot, it's not a roar, but something torn between the two, a wet, grinding scream that vibrates in your chest and rattles your teeth. It sounds like breath being ripped out of a throat, like something calling to be answered. Its arms and its claws, longer than knives, curved and blackened, clicking together as it shifts its weight. They are not tools. They are final decisions. Old blood cakes the edges, dark, flaking, worked deep into the grooves. You realize that it has already seen you. Its chest rises and falls slowly, deliberate. It ain't rushing. It doesn't need to. It's breathing heavily. It's breathing painfully. It's focused on you. It tilts its head once, as if listening to your heart trying to escape your ribs. When it moves, it explodes into motion, silent, fast, unstoppable. Branches snap like matchsticks, leading it erupt into the air. The ground trembles under its charge. The head stays level. This is not a creature that hunts to eat. This is not a creature that hunts because nothing stops it. It is a creature that hunts because it has a drive to. As it closes the distance, one awful truth sets in. You were never meant to understand what this is. This is not a creature of the natural world as you know it. The three of you can react right now to do something before it reaches the group, but it did roll a natural 20 on its initiative.
Well, fuck it.
So we will have the reactionary round, and then we will roll initiative to see how it follows.
I know what I would do, but Katrina, since you got the natural 20 on this, do you want to go first?
No, go ahead.
Okay. So as it's like charging, right? Weirdly moving towards us. It lets out that screech, and I pull out my shotgun, and I go, "Easy there, big face," and I'm just gonna shoot it. That's a 15 to hit.
15 does not hit.
Okay. So I'm going to take a different approach. I'm going to reach into my bag and I'm going to pull out this vial of basically gasoline. And I'm going to go to light it and I'm going to chuck it at the creature. And that is going to be that's a 12 to hit.
12 does not hit, but it does create an area of effect. So I'm going to argue that you're not trying to hit it, it's trying to avoid you. What's your spell save DC?
Remember the great Appalachian forest fires of 1994?
They all started here.
Yeah.
Spell DC. Oh, sorry, 13.
It's an 8 on the die. This is not, for those listening, magic heavy game. However, we do have some classes that have magical spells. These are spells that can be explained by technology and science. We've allowed them in this capacity. There is no healing in this game unless we can justify it with medicine. There is no say to spare the dying. This is a deadly game. I need you to roll damage. We're going to call them D6s. As it gets hit by flames, and the flames start to spread to the forest.
Just 1d6?
We're going to call it 4d6.
18.
It roars in pain. It is now set ablaze, still charging towards you. But you have now created a complication. It has not been the wettest summer. The air is damp, but the grass is brittle and dry. The battlefield starts to ignite as a flaming owlbear begins to charge at you. I believe we have one more person that has a reaction right now.
Yeah, all the chaos, I'm just gonna pull out my pistols and shoot. Which is a 16 to hit.
Hits. That hits.
Ooh. And because I haven't moved and I'm going to sacrifice the rest of my movement for this round using my steady aim feature, I have advantage. Oh, that means I have advantage, so I can actually... It's not a nat 20. Okay. But I can use sneak attack, so... Ooh. 13... 18... 23 damage.
It is badly wounded. It is bleeding.
Hold on, sir. I have a bonus action. I'm going to use my 2-weapon fighting to take another shot.
Okay.
And that's a natural 20.
Oh, shit.
Sucks I can't use the sneak attack again. But... Oh, and I rolled way worse. Another 8.
That brings us to initiative. I need everyone to roll initiative.
20.
22.
Who got above a 20?
I got a 20.
A nat 20?
No, 19.
15's a 20.
15.
I got
What'd
a
you
nat
get?
20.
You got a nat 20?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Say
It's
it
like
louder.
the only one I've ever freaking rolled. It's so stupid.
believe that leaves us with Bear. Bear, what'd you get?
9.
Well, then I have to ask, because the owlbear did roll a nat 20. but the owlbear only adds +1 to its dex. Gina, what is your dex modifier?
It is +5.
Then Gina, you actually act before the owlbear.
Nice.
Kill it.
I just pull out.
Make
Well,
it
I
your
already have my
friend.
rifle out. Make it my friend.
Make it your friend.
I roll animal handling.
No, I'm freaked the fuck out. I don't know what this thing is. I aim my rifle square in between its eyes and I fire.
Roll to hit.
19.
Hits.
Okay, damage is 17.
Where do you hit it on its body?
I was aiming for between the eyes, but I'm a little freaked out, so I end up hitting it in its neck.
You hit it in its neck. The shot cracks the air. For a split second, it's still coming.
Gross.
You son of a bitch. It's a hot concussive punch that lands beneath its jaw. It starts gurgling as it drowns in its own blood. And it comes to a halt just in front of Gina as it lies dead.
Can I inspect this carcass?
Of course.
Well, it's in front of me, damn it, so I'm going first.
Yeah, I want to get in
Gina
line
takes
too.
out one of her pistols, and she grabs one of the talons or whatever. He's got talons, right?
Yeah, big claws.
Yeah, and she shoots his fucking finger off because she's going to keep it as a souvenir.
Badass.
You take one of its talons from its paw.
Bear walks
Cow-
over and is like,
Hey,
I don't
hey,
think
hey,
that's
hey!
strictly
You
code,
got to
but
wait your turn before we do this. Apparently,
This is my-
there's a line.
There is a line.
"This is my partner. This isn't exactly code, Gina, but I like the cut of your jib."
Thanks, Sarge.
I am inspecting the carcass, Samson. Do I recognize what this creature might be with all my years of studying the phenomena of the Appalachians?
You have never seen something like this before, but you can make a history check if you want.
I'm gonna make a history check, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Or a nature check if you want to do nature. I don't know which is better for you.
They are both +0, so we're gonna go history. That's a 19, Samson.
There you go. You have heard of sightings of sort of mixed-matched animals in the Appalachian woods before. You've never seen one yourself, but stories are all over the place. Jackalopes, similar types of crossbreeding between animals. You don't know how an owl and a bear would create a child.
I'll have to do some studying on that one. In my bag that I carry on my back, it's this old, beaten up, military-looking backpack. I take out a fairly thick, very weathered journal, and I open up to a new page in it, and I just start writing things down.
Cool. While you do that, Amelia is now going to make her way through, and in her bag of goodies, she's going to pull out 2 gloves and a scalpel, and she is going to start cutting open whatever this creature is and looking inside, opening the eyes, looking at the eyes, opening the beak, looking at the beak, just fully examining what this is.
Whoa, now. We need to be taking this for evidence. Not be cutting
Evidence for
into
what?
it.
No.
Well, do you think any of this stuff is worth anything?
It's got to be giving us some sort of clues as to what's going on with these missing rangers.
Okay, so if I cut it open and I open the stomach, we can maybe see if there's human body parts in there.
Oh, hold on.
So
Hold on.
I'll just keep
Hold
doing what
on.
I'm doing.
This here thing, when it came at us, it was already injured. So, either this is the thing that was attacking are missing peoples, and they got some good hits in. Or perhaps there is something else here. And I would say maybe don't be cutting open nothing that's gonna be spreading out the scent of blood right now before we know which is the version that we're gonna be dealing with.
Well, I've already lit the forest on fire, so if it hasn't already noticed us, I think we're already way too far gone.
You know,
and I cut
when
it
I
open
first
and I
met
take
you,
out the stomach and rip it open.
when I first met you, you seemed very shy, but you seem to come into your own in the last 20 minutes, and I respect that.
Can you at least put
Amelia.
some gloves on?
I did have gloves on.
Okay, fine.
With
Amelia,
all the
make-
viscera that is all over her, I could see how you could mistake the fact that she might not be wearing gloves when really it's just all over her.
I will throw a spleen at you. Go
I
ahead,
like her.
Samson.
Go throw the spleen at me. Let me see if I can hit it with my bat.
Strange way to
Oh.
treat evidence.
Well, it's already too far gone.
Roll either medicine or investigation.
Let's do medicine. I have a +5. I hate my life. It's a 7. Sorry.
There's a dense, partially digested mass, dark and fibrous, with a strong, sour, sweet smell that clings to the air. It's dominated by plant matter, crushed berries, seeds, skins, stained deep purple and red. The material is warm and heavy and compacted from constant feeding. Bears, if this thing is a bear, eat almost continuously when food is available. Nothing is nearly separated. It's churned mixtures, a strong acidic smell of the stomach acids curdling. Yet, it's still readable to anyone who knows what to look for. To a biologist, it's not shocking. It's data. Doesn't tell you much about this specific animal. You don't find human remains. It's a snapshot of diet, territory, time of year. You don't get any information as to how this creature came to be. You don't get any information as to why it attacked you or why it was injured.
Okay. Well, I will stand up. I will kind of take off my gloves and throw them into my bag. This is not anything that has been eating humans. I don't know what it is, though.
If there's anything left, I would like to try to figure out and see if I could find where this thing came from, where it was made. Because this ain't natural. It's obviously made in some kind of lab somewhere.
Make an investigation check.
Right. 15.
You don't see stitch marks like sewn together body parts. You don't see reanimated markings. You don't see anything like that. It looks like knit flesh and bone, like it was born this way. What you do see are slash marks on its side and back that almost look like it ran through brambles made of razor wire as opposed to thorns.
This thing escaped from the lab somewhere. Someone obviously mixing up some kind of bear and owl DNA in some kind of petri dish.
I look at you and I go, now that is a theory. If I ever heard one.
Cal, make a survival check if you're still trying to find a path to follow.
Okay.
Could I assist or something, since I want to know where the lab this thing came from?
Yeah, you can give the help action.
Also,
So I
have
roll
a
with
way better-
advantage, or
Or I have a way better survival than you.
Samson,
Either
what do
way.
we do here?
It's up to you. Who wants to make the check?
I mean, I have a +5, so.
If you want to do it, do it.
Okay. Oh, this just give me the advantage. 13.
Wow, the one I rolled before you had to sit there and say, man, I have a better survival, was better than that.
I mean, I didn't roll with advantage, so if you want to take that one, we both rolled.
What was your roll, Cal?
16.
I just rolled survival and got a 16. Just saying.
All right,
No one asked
No,
you.
I got an
Bear.
18. I got an 18 actually.
shut up.
There
Amelia,
are
will you
two
will you
distinct-
put Bear back in his place, please?
There are two distinct pathways you can take. One leads to the southeast, one leads to the northwest. Pretty much opposite paths. One path has markings that look like it gets to some sort of source of water, whether it's a river or stream. And one path looks like it's been tread more recently by people or something that walks on two legs.
I look at both paths and I go, well, the people path makes the most sense. So we look at
Well,
the
shit,
people.
I didn't even see that one.
I look over at Bear and I go, do you have any input, Bear?
None whatsoever, Mr. Ranger. Lead the way.
Okay. I lead them towards the people path.
As you travel the path, it definitely looks like this is a normal path, like maybe a hiking route or something. You're not sure that this is where the rangers that went missing are gone, but this is definitely a path
This is definitely
that is walked regularly. As you keep going, you reach a small clearing and find a large overgrown garden that looks like someone's been tending to it. Inside, there are several statues overgrown with different flora and plants.
They don't really tend their statues very well.
You spot the tracks of the owlbear rampaging through. You see a small broken down cottage next to the statues. It's not uncommon for people to take up residence in the Appalachians. It's out of society. It's easy to evade stuff like taxes out here, the law, whatever you might need. On the right side of the clearing, there's a faint trail of blood through the undergrowth.
Is it like going towards like the house, or where is there like a trail that the blood is leading toward or from?
The blood stretches back further into the woods. It could be the owlbear's blood, but you're not sure.
I look over at Amelia and I go, does this blood look like that bear's blood? You seem to be pretty well versed in it by now.
It's
I
red, ain't it?
will take out my dirty glove and do a little zhushi, little double finger touch on that glove to get a little sticky. And then the blood on the floor, I'll do the zhushi again and get the little stickies on my finger, rub them together and be like, I mean, they feel the same.
Alright, Bear, do they taste the same?
I'll offer my
Real-
fingers to Bear.
Real funny. I took the bloodborne pathogens course as required of all officers from Morgantown. Is it Morgantown?
Morgantown.
Morgantown.
He doesn't even know what town he's from. I knew it. I knew it. He's not a real cop.
And just at that moment, you notice that he has a bear head, and he's actually a bear. He's been a bear in a trench coat this whole time.
But with
Son
an
of a
owl
bitch,
body.
not again.
Damn it.
Do you head towards the path that the blood is going?
Are there any tracks from the owl bear?
All over the entire ground is trample.
Oh. So nothing worth following.
You definitely see a path that it bore towards the area of the blood, but you don't know, again, is it something else's blood or is it its blood?
So you said that there's statues here?
There are statues.
Can I take a look at the statues and see what they are?
Make... Oh, what kind of check do you want to call this?
Wisdom saving throw, right?
They're statues of men that don't really look like men. I'll give you more than that if you can make an Arcana check.
Okay.
This one kind of looks like a bear in a trench coat.
That's an 11.
Has Bear read The Lord of the Rings?
Bear can't read. What is this?
Yeah.
Has Bear read The Lord of the Rings?
You've seen the
You know-
movies.
This is before
Well,
1994.
94.
Oh,
You
I
see
saw
the
the Hobbit
animated
cartoon
yeah.
movie.
Yeah, you see the
Yeah.
cartoon movie.
No, he is not. He's not much of a reader. He's a leader, not a reader.
Dang.
That's a great
Then
line.
I'm not sure that
That's a
Bear
really
would
good
know what these statues were of.
Hey, take a look at these funny-looking statues. I can't make anything of it.
Can I look at the statues?
Yes. Make an Arcana check with an advantage because you hunt cryptids for a living.
That is a 15.
You see what looks like depictions of the fair folk in these statues. Not really your wheelhouse, but
What do I know
elves,
about them?
sprites. Make a history check. Let's see how much Cal knows about the fair folk.
they don't wear pants.
12.
You know the stories that you've heard growing up. You know that even in the Appalachians, there's tales of fairy circles.
Do I feel like we've entered a fairy circle?
You didn't see anything that would symbolize that,
Okay.
so I don't know that you have or haven't.
Okay. So I look at Bear and I go, all right, so these here statues are of the Fey kind. The beings not of this world. They play tricks. They take the young. Sometimes they switch the young at like birth from their beds, replace them with one of their own. You know those lizards that replace the birds' eggs with their own, so that way they could eat the mother birds after they hatch. It's kind of like that. Either way, these statues ain't a good thing.
I have no fucking clue what you're talking about, man.
See,
And
that's why they called
just
me
out-
here.
Bear is gonna hit one of them with a baseball bat.
Roll an attack.
If I can't make sense of it, I have to break it.
Checks out.
17 plus 5, 22.
It's a statue. You hit it. Roll
Yay.
roll damage. You need to beat a damage threshold of 6 to actually break it.
Okay. I got a 5.
Your baseball bat rebounds off the statue, and you felt shockwaves go up your arms, getting that sort of numb feeling like when you hit something wrong.
That's a strong statue right there. I've hit many a statue in my day. This one here, this is a strong one.
Bear is definitely that kid who went around hitting mailboxes out of cars.
This is what it feels like when you hit the mailbox with the wooden post instead of.
Yeah, we all
anyone-
know that feeling.
I know that feeling because I was a dirtbag kid.
Gosh, little hood rats.
Hey.
Up ahead, you begin to hear howls in the woods towards the path of blood. Cal, you know wolves aren't common in North Carolina anymore, but red wolves still do live in the Appalachians out here. And this isn't the call of a hunt, this is the call of a pursuit closing in on prey.
So I'm gonna stop Bear from smacking the statue again, and I'm gonna go. We're gonna have company up on us real quick. We should get to a spot of leverage. We got some red wolves. They sound like they're coming up on something, and that something might be us.
10-4, let's move out.
Unfortunately, Amelia, you're covered in blood, so we're gonna have to cover that scent a little.
You better
Please
not
tell me
hit
that
on
Cal shits in his hand and rubs it on her or something like that.
No, I got blood on my gloves, which I put away.
You
I
did
am
get blood on
neat.
your gloves. Yes, you did. But the rest of you didn't put away.
Can I make a cleanliness check to see how clean I am? Gah. Disrespect.
Let's go hide in that dilapidated shack over there. What wrong could happen if we do that?
Are you going in the cottage?
That's where Cal is leading them. I don't like the music change right here for that scene.
You enter the cottage. It's dark. Things are overturned. You hear breathing from inside. Who's out? Who's that?
Ben?
We're a bunch of cops. We all have flashlights. Can we shine them towards whatever that fuck is talking?
You see a woman badly injured. She's missing an arm.
Who took notes and
Blood.
remembers the
Dressed like
woman's
a missing
name that's
part of it.
missing?
My name's Mara.
Yeah, that sounds right.
I don't know. They could be lying. None of us took notes.
Who's, what's... I'm so cold.
Listen here, Mara. We've been sent to find you and the other missing rangers. Where are the two others? What happened to you? Where's your arm?
Ben and Alice are dead. It took my arm.
What took your arm? Was
know.
it the bear? The big bear with the
No,
bird head?
it wasn't. It wasn't the. I heard the bear. The bear tried to get in. It wasn't the bear.
What got you? What kind of boogin was it?
It was too long and it clicked.
When
the
she says
clicking.
that, something inside Al's stomach just drops out of his ass. What do you mean?
The wolves are getting closer. You hear howls closing in.
What do you mean it
I'm gonna go
clicked?
towards the woman and offer medical attention.
What exactly are you going to do?
I'm going to pull out some bandages and my pencil out of my bag and make a makeshift tourniquet for her arm.
Roll medicine.
Samson, while she is doing this, can I roll something to assess if there's anything off with this woman aside from the fact that she seemed to be attacked?
Make an insight check with an advantage because that's very thoughtful of you to do that.
13 for me.
Natural 20 for a 21.
We're going to assess certain things in the order that they occur. On a 13, you get close, you start applying the tourniquet. Your hands are dealing with her wound, you're dressing her, trying to stop the bleeding. And you notice what's coming out isn't blood. It's black ichor. At the last possible moment, Cal, her eyes, they're sunken, they're blank. They don't look right. They look like Eli's eyes.
Am I able to pull Amelia away?
Wait. Because remember, we're addressing things in the order that they occurred.
Katrina, you
Amelia, I
show up
need you
late,
to
so
make
you
a
had to
dexterity
die.
saving throw. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
An 8.
I'm gonna roll this dice that Minva Dice gave me. Before you can stop, Amelia, her good hand reaches up onto your throat and closes around, begins to crush your windpipe with extreme force. You're going to take 15 points of bludgeoning damage and you start to suffocate.
Okay.
Quicker than you can react, she's on top of you. Anthony, Cal, you can do something in this moment.
As quick as I can, you see Cal has a machete in his hand, and he's just going to swing at the thing's arm that's choking her.
Roll an attack.
21 to hit.
Hit.
All right, so I just go, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck, and I swing, pull out my machete, I swing it down on the arm for 16 damage.
The arm comes off. The body drops to the floor. Amelia, you pull the hand clenched around your throat off. You can breathe again. I need you to make an investigation check or medicine check, because you're immediately going to react and try to see what happened.
Man, it's 11 for medicine.
This one wasn't a hard check.
Oh my god.
As the body hits the floor, she's been dead for days. The wolves are getting closer, the howls are coming in. You start to hear panting outside the door. A window breaks. Paws hit the ground in front of you. Wyatt, what's your armor class?
16.
So an 18 hits as a wolf bites into your leg. You take 8 points of piercing damage. I need everyone to roll initiative.
I feel personally attacked.
It's because
You were personally attacked.
Yeah.
I got a nat 20 plus 121.
Anyone else roll above a 20?
I got a dirty 20.
15 to 20.
16.
10 to 15.
11.
12.
You think better than me?
I know I'm better than you, Cal.
You son of a bitch. I like that there's just this heated rivalry between two people who've barely met before.
Well, it's the cops versus the Rangers, you know? It's a turf
Amelia,
battle.
you're first to act. You have suffered 15 points of damage. You are first to act.
I'm gonna pull out my shotgun and go to hit the wolf that is biting Wyatt's leg. That's gonna be a 5 to hit.
5 does not hit.
Yeah, honestly, I should just die.
I need you. Things have consequences in this game. I need you to roll a luck check.
Samson, how
Roll.
dare you make consequences for our actions?
You don't want to roll evens. If you roll evens, you hit someone else in the room.
Oh, fuck. You definitely hit me.
I'm done trusting D&D Beyond.
That's why I.
You should never trust D&D
1985
Beyond.
games.
Touche.
So you don't have to reach into that dice mimic's mouth to get new dice?
There's a dice mimic behind the dice mimic. I got a 19.
Okay, you didn't roll evens. The shot just goes wide. You don't hit anyone.
You're welcome, guys.
2 other wolves jump into the cottage. You have 3 wolves in there. One's mouth is closed around Wyatt's leg. It goes to, unless you have a bonus action, Amelia, it goes to Wyatt's turn.
Yeah, I'm useless. Just somebody else.
Wyatt, it is your turn. You are currently technically being grappled by a wolf whose teeth are in your leg.
Yeah, so his composure is totally gonna break. And he's gonna go, oh fuck! Get this fucking thing off me! Get it off me! And he's gonna take some shots at it. No. And then with 2-weapon fighting, I'll try again. Probably still no 13.
It is not hit.
Yeah, so I'm just fully panicking and blindly shooting at this wolf.
You can make a strength save to try to pry its mouth off of you if you want.
Sure.
It'll be disadvantage.
Okay. Does a super, super strong 5 work?
No. That goes to Gina.
Gina sees Wyatt pinned to the ground, and she points her shotgun and shoots at the wolf.
Roll to hit.
Or rifle, anyway. 15.
15 hits.
Sweet. 14 damage.
Which wolf did you aim for? The one that was biting Wyatt or one of the other ones?
Yeah, the one that was biting him.
As you hit it with 14 points of damage, it doesn't drop, but it does release Wyatt's leg.
Okay. Can I use my action surge to get one more action?
Yes. Then we're going to deal with the
then-
consequences of Wyatt's leg in a second.
Okay. And then I would just drop my rifle, because I'm assuming it's like slung around my my torso, like military style. And I pull out one of my pistols and I shoot at the wolf. Right in the head. 20. Dirty.
Nat 20? Dirty 20. Dirty 20 hits.
And it's 11 damage.
Technically, this is a whole new action. You can bonus action 2-weapon fighting. And use your pistol
Oh, can
again.
I?
You
Ooh,
have
I
2
wanna do
pistols. You have 2 pistols, so you can take the other pistol.
Okay.
Only
so the other
because
one
you
is a
add-
19.
That hits also.
Sweet. And then that's 15 damage.
Nice.
Fuck you, wolf.
What does it look like as you drop this wolf?
I'm basically just unloading into him. And the wolf kind of just gets filled with holes, and he kind of just like keels over and scoots across the room a little bit because I'm just blasting him.
I think that wolf had worms. It's scooting before it died.
Like the momentum, the scoot.
Wyatt, I need
He might have also had worms. I don't know.
Wyatt, I need you to roll a con save.
Sure. Actually,
What did you roll?
Same.
that one.
The wolf hit an artery in your
It's
leg.
fine. I got plenty of those.
You don't need more than one, right?
Nah.
You are rapidly losing blood. How many hit points are you left with right now?
27.
You will proceed to lose 11 hit points a round until the bleeding can be stopped.
Well, that seems like a high number. When does that start?
When the round comes around again, on your turn, you will lose 11 hit points.
Cool.
Unless someone can stop the bleeding before then.
Yeah.
That goes to Bear.
All right. Well, it's not going to be Bear, I don't think.
Hit the leg, hit the artery with your bat.
Okay. So there's two wolves.
There's 2 wolves.
Okay. So you see Bear starts just walking almost casually up to the wolves, and you see a small smile quirk on his lips, and he just starts chuckling. And that's how he enters his rage. He is going to hit one of the wolves with his baseball bat. And he's going to attack recklessly. Alright, so that's +5. 14 plus 5 is 19.
Hits.
That's going to be a 6. Plus 3 is 9. Plus 2 is 11.
The wolf yelps a little bit, but is still standing.
I also have Frenzy. So I recklessly attacked, so I get to add 2d6 to that, correct?
Yes.
I think so. All right, I'm gonna do that as well. So then that's another 10.
Yeah, it's still standing. It doesn't look... You definitely broke some ribs, but...
Okay, that's the end of my turn.
It goes to Cal.
I am still holding my shotgun, and I nod over at Amelia, and I go, "Oh, like your style." And I'm gonna shotgun one of the wolves, the one that was biting Wyatt.
That one's dead already.
Oh. Then a different one, Samson. I'm just gonna fire at the one on the left, whichever that one is, Samson. Which one's on the left?
That would probably be the one that just got hit.
Yeah, so I'm gonna fire it, trying not to hit Bear, who's right there. For a 9 to hit.
That does not hit.
Does not hit.
But it's on that one, so I'm not going to make you roll to see if you hit other people.
Okay. So that is my turn.
There goes the wolves.
Lame.
That's an 18 on the die for one of them to attack Gina.
My heart.
That's 12 points of piercing damage, as one of them leaps up and bites you. The other wolf is going to attack Bear. With a nat 20.
Oh shit.
Damn it.
It's fine.
I'm gonna die.
It's okay, you're raging, so whatever the double damage is, it's just half. Unless these are magic wolves. Unless you're Totem of the Bear. Well, that sucks.
That's 21 points of piercing, halved to 11 points of piercing damage. As a bonus action, the one that just attacked you, Bear, is going to do a wild charge and pounce on you.
I'd like to see you try.
Well, it's a 2 on the die. So it meets an immovable force.
Damn straight.
That goes to Amelia.
Cool. So I'm gonna go to Wyatt, and I have my medic kit, and I am going to start packing his wound and wrapping his leg up tight with my herbs and medicine that I have crafted and created myself to help stop the bleeding and help add.
Make
Like
a
antibiotic.
medicine check. We're gonna call it a DC 15.
Man, somebody tell me to stop using fucking D&D Beyond.
Stop using fucking D&D Beyond.
What'd
Pretty
you
sure
get?
we have this conversation
7.
every time we play, so.
You're trying to fight what feels like a broken dam right now.
That's
Do you have any bonus actions?
So this is more of a question. So I also have my attack as the elixir of healing. Can I use that?
That will help him to fortify, but not necessarily to stop the bleeding, so it will prolong the bleed out if you do.
That's fine. We'll prolong it.
Yeah, stretch
Okay.
this agony out as long as possible.
So that isn't okay. Fuck D&D Beyond. Okay. So that'll be 18
Hit points?
additional healing points. Yeah.
Okay. You regain 18 hit points and then immediately lose 11 of them.
You're welcome, buddy.
Wait, so, okay.
You get 7.
You get 7.
You get 7 hit points.
You get 7.
Better than nothing.
I mean, that's still I've 1 hit point down, and then if I'm just healing for 7.
And that's your turn, Wyatt.
Okay, can I see her fumbling with bandages on my leg and try to tie them myself?
You can make a medicine check.
Why the hell not? I'm gonna use an actual die.
Also,
Good
make up
idea.
some bullshit of why your character's really good at medicine checks, so that way you can get advantage.
Hey, I'm really good at medicine checks because I took a field training course.
I don't believe you. Make a medicine check.
I don't believe me either. It's fine. 19 plus 1 is 20.
You are able to stop the bleeding,
Oh, thank God.
and you have bonus action and movement. You used your action to stop the bleeding.
Yeah, am I in melee with any other wolves or anything?
No.
Okay, cool. So I'm gonna use my movement to go to, like, the back of the cabin, and I'll use my bonus action to hide.
Roll stealth.
Okay. Natural 20 for 29.
Somehow you disappear in the cabin
I am the
into the shadows.
They
You
can't smell
cover
you.
yourself in the blood of the dead lady who was
Oh,
possessed
no.
by a creature.
I have my own blood to cover myself. in,
Wyatt
sir.
shits in his hand and rubs it all over himself.
Wait, what? I rolled a natural 20 and I get shit on?
Okay, this is Wyatt, not Zeb.
Yeah, wrong rogue.
If only if Amelia had done that, we wouldn't be in this situation.
This goes to Gina.
All right, so what am I looking at right now? Looking at that last, or the other. Okay.
2 wolves. One is pretty much right up in Bear's face, and one is not quite engaged with anyone. Just it bit who to bite?
It
Bit
bit
you.
Gina.
It bit you. One's quite up in your shit.
One's attached
shit,
to you at
okay.
the moment.
Well, that one's getting blasted in the head with my rifle. 27 to hit.
That hits. Was that a nat 20?
It was not.
Oh
It was
wow!
a 19.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's so close.
14 damage.
Still,
But I feel like I should get like more damage because I'm so close, and I'm just like, pew, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, is there point
You know what I'm
blank
saying?
damage?
She
You
said
know what I'm
pew-pew.
saying?
I do understand what you're saying. I don't think rifles become more effective the closer you are in terms of damage.
You might
I
argue
don't
the
know.
opposite.
I feel
I
like
think they do.
Yeah, I was gonna
Alexis
say
is like,
they might become less effective.
I feel like she's the only one here at this table who might know what she's talking about when it comes to these kinds of weapons.
That's true. Doing bonus actions.
No.
Then that is going to go to Bear, who is engaged in combat with one of the wolves.
I'm going to attack again, recklessly.
Recklessly.
That's a 12,
Misses.
and that's another 12.
Misses.
That
Fuck
was
me.
awfully
All right.
reckless of you.
Yeah.
Cal. Unless you have a bonus action or movement.
No, I'm gonna just stay there.
Cal, you're up.
Alright, so I take the sign from the universe that guns don't seem to be in my favor today, and I stow my shotgun back in its holster as I take out my dual machetes, and I'm gonna go up to that same wolf that I tried shooting, and I'm gonna attack it, and then I'm gonna 2-weapon attack it.
Roll to hit.
So regular attack is a 23 to hit,
Hits.
and that is 13 damage.
Still up.
So then I will do my 2-weapon attack on it, which is gonna miss. That was a 9.
Misses.
And then as a final moment, I look over at Bear and I just kind of give him a nod that only men know.
Oh no.
And that's my turn.
The wolf is going to attack with advantage against Bear. It's going to hit. It's 12 points piercing halved to 6. And it's going to take another charge attack to try to knock you down. It's going to be a 17. If you want to make an opposed athletics. Which you have advantage on athletics because you are raging.
Yes, I do. Let's see.
You also have advantage because it's just a big dog, and you really hate dogs.
+5. I love bears. I rolled a 21 on my first one.
Then you
And
stay
a 12.
you stay upright still.
Cool. He runs into my chest, and it just like bounces off like a bullet hitting Superman's chest. And then I look back over at Cal and just give him the same nod back.
And
The
I
other wolf
understand
is
what
gonna
it
attack.
is because we are both men, right, Samson?
I fucking hate you guys. The other wolf's going to attack Gina, and these Minva dice are rolling great. It rolled a 20, nat 20.
Great.
Can I just
Fantastic.
please beg all these sponsors to stop sending you dice? Every time they send you
Yeah.
dice, you kick our ass.
Gina, you take 24 points of piercing damage.
It's just a scratch. It'll be all right.
What hit points are you
Just a
at right
flesh
now?
wound.
16.
Make a con save, because that's a pretty big hit.
Gina, your arms clear off.
It's a 12.
12 is high enough. Nothing. You don't have any aggravated sustained wounds. You're bleeding, but you're not bleeding out. That goes to Amelia.
We're gonna use actual dice, guys. I promise.
Nice.
I am going to pull out my shotgun and go to hit the wolf that is closest to Bear. That is an 18 to hit.
Hits.
Yes. Finally, I hit something in this fucking game. It's gonna be 12 damage.
What does it look like as your shotgun obliterates this wolf?
I blow its fucking head off, and the brain matter splatters all over Bear and gets in his eye.
Do you have any bonus actions?
Bear just goes like this and like licks it.
Oh,
And he's like, and he's like,
Little
cool.
creep.
Now Bear makes a con
No.
save because that was poison wolf blood.
poison wolf blood.
No, that'll be my turn. Thank you.
That goes to Wyatt.
And there's just one wolf
Locked in
left.
combat with Gina.
So I'm gonna pop my head up from the sofa I'm hiding behind,
Mhm.
see the one wolf left, and take a shot at it. For a 14.
Hits.
Oh shit, cool. So that is 12 plus 5 is 17 damage. And then with my bonus action, 15 to hit,
Hits.
which is another 6.
You drop the wolf to the ground in front of Gina. How hurt is everybody right now?
I'm
I'm
actually
fine.
pretty good.
Yeah, I'm good.
I am missing 1 hit point after almost bleeding out.
That's good.
I'm at about half, little over half.
I'm fine.
Yeah.
I'm not doing so hot.
Emotionally, I'm a little on edge because what happened right before the wolves, but health-wise, we good, right?
Can I offer Gina medical attention and see if I can help her?
No, don't worry. Bear casts cure wounds.
Yeah, cure wounds. He hits you with his baseball bat, and you forget about the pain you've received
Oh, no.
elsewhere. You can make a medicine check on Gina.
19.
What kind of healing are you trying to do? Remember, we don't have mechanical, magical healing like we would in typical D&D.
Give it a
So
little bit of
I'm going
Tylenol.
to assess the wounds. You said they were piercing damage, so I will pack the wound with gauze and then wrap around, I'm assuming either the torso or the leg, to help secure that and keep pressure on any bleeding. And in my gauze is also like medical herbs just to prevent infection and stuff like that.
Green herbs or red herbs?
Blue.
Oh, okay.
You get back 6 hit points. The cottage is thoroughly disrupted. It is overturned furniture, shattered windows, the dead body of Mara on the ground, and 3 dead wolves.
Do you want to cut any of these wolves open before we move on?
I actually wanted to cut Mara open.
All
Not
right, that's a
gonna
little
lie.
fucked up. So,
Shouldn't have asked.
So, anyways, listen, that wasn't Mara talking to us. There's a thing that is in these woods every so often. And I don't know if it possesses or becomes or what, but this clicker, when it gets you, you ain't right, and you die relatively quickly after that. I don't think we should linger here much longer. I think we need to get back to town, report our findings, before this thing comes looking.
Okay, I want to take a sample of Mara's blood, or her ichor, I think what y'all called it.
Yeah.
Her ichor, and I want to put it in a little vial so that I can study it when I get home.
Yeah, you have a little vial of black goo.
Yeah. Real goopy.
Kel, we can't leave this thing out here.
Samson, how long have we been in the woods for? So it was like dusk when we were entering. Is it like night now, or is it?
It is pitch black night right now.
Okay. I go. It's gonna be a lot worse heading out than it was coming in. So we need to stick together. And again, you see or hear something that is funny, that ain't right, you keep moving. Especially if you start hearing a clicking.
Which way are you heading?
Doing the best to literally just backtrack. I don't think I've been here before, since this was all, like, the statues and stuff was new to me. So I would backtrack to a familiar location and GTFO these woods.
So I'm assuming you head back the direction towards the trampled grove where the bear attacked.
Yep.
You make your way back towards that area. As you do, I need Wyatt to make a wisdom save.
What if I don't want to?
It's a glimmer stalker.
Ah, shit. 14.
You hear a voice call out of the dark as you're walking through the woods. Help. Please. Don't.
But, y'all hear that?
Don't hear nothing, keep moving.
Nah, someone's calling for help.
Wyatt, help. Please.
How do you know my name?
Ain't no one know your
Help.
name, keep walking.
That's cool.
I said keep moving.
Gina pulls out her pistol and points it at him and says, if you don't keep walking, we're going to have problems.
Wyatt is frozen with fear.
Wyatt, on a 14 wisdom save,
You poop yourself.
I think you take off running.
Which way, Sam? Oh, definitely away from the big scary voice, right?
Well, the clicking you just heard sounds like it's coming from behind you. The voice was coming from ahead of you. You start running towards the voice.
Oh, so yeah, I heard clicking bad, so I'm definitely gonna run into the towards the scary stuff.
Oh, this motherfucker! I'm gonna chase after him.
You head deeper into the forest, past the grove. The brush begins to get thicker. It almost appears as if this is a once abandoned orchard turned into a place ruled by the plants that grew here. Vines covered with thorns, brambles. At the center is a twisted dead tree covered in these vines. Alright, I need you to make the dexterity saving throw as you begin to enter the brambles.
Oh, good. Save and throw. I'm good. 15.
You feel the brambles begin to cut your arms and legs as you run through them. You take 6 points of damage, but more importantly, several of the vines cling to you as you run through. Cal, you're right behind him. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
14.
You also start getting lashed by these vines covered in thorns, these brambles. Take 10 points of damage.
You son of a bitch.
As the rest of the group follows closely, do you call out anything to them?
I will go, watch your step, brambles and shit. They're gonna fuck you up if you're not careful. And then I go, Wyatt, you motherfucker, god damn it, stop!
You need dex saves from everyone else. You can take advantage because Cal called out.
I already get advantage on deck saves, so do I get triple advantage?
No, you don't get triple advantage.
You get quadruple advantage, actually.
I'm still mad about Anthony trying to argue like double, triple advantage or whatever shit in the last episode we recorded.
First of all, I should have, and it was very rude of you not to give it to me, so...
It's a 19 for Bear.
Are you able to avoid any of the brambles?
15 for me.
You die.
You take 5 points of damage.
Okay.
It was a 13 for me.
Everyone beat a 10. That's what we were looking to beat. You take 8 points of damage. I need survival or perception checks from someone. One of the two.
I did
20.
survival.
Yeah, I got a 24 survival.
23 survival.
But you stop moving as you stop hearing the voice. You hear rustling. You hear something moving in the forest. 24 is pretty high. You begin to become very self-aware of yourself. You feel things crawling on your legs and ankles and feet. You look down, you see the vines wrapping around you, starting to encapsulate your body in thorns and brambles.
Can I take my dagger out and try to, like, just this ridiculous fucking Bowie knife, and just start trying to slice away the brambles from myself?
Yeah, roll to hit.
15.
You chop away a large portion of the brambles. The problem is everything around you is brambles. So no matter how much you chop away, there's still more wrapping around. You all begin to feel your steps become sluggish as brambles start wrapping around your bodies. Wyatt, you take 6 points of damage.
Okay.
Now, Samson, there's a reason why I carry these machetes. Can I start chopping away at them?
Yes, you do need to roll to hit them.
Alright.
Or chop through them, I should say.
That is a natural 20 for a 26.
You are successfully able to chop away all the brambles that are trying to reach and grab you. You are not restrained at all.
Alright, so I chop away all the brambles trying to get at me. I look over at everyone else coming towards us, and I look over at Wyatt. Do I get the sense that Wyatt needs my help more, or that I should fall back and help them?
Wyatt needs your help more.
So I'm gonna rush over.
The
to
vines
Wyatt
are climbing up his body. They're already on his abdomen.
Yeah, I'm rushing to him, and I'm gonna try to free him. Do I roll to attack them again?
Roll athletics to see if you get there before what is happening happens.
It's a strong 8.
Wyatt, roll a dex save with disadvantage.
Disadvantage. Oh.
You are now almost fully restrained.
Dirty 20.
With disadvantage?
I rolled a 16 and I rolled a 13.
Goddamn. You are able to, through rocking around, keep them off of your face and head. You take 5 more points of damage. Cal, you get there. What are you doing?
I am chopping or ripping whatever I can to get these things off of him. If it doesn't feel safe to like be using my machete to trim him back, I'd probably be using my hands, or I have a hunting knife that I could take out and start using. That might be a little.
The machetes are probably a little too cumbersome and clumsy to use to avoid flesh. You're not even sure where the vines end and where his body begins and the parts that are covering him.
It's too late for him. He's more vine than man.
Well, what I'm saying is you don't know about the knife, but you can use your hands to pull off the vines. That is going to cost you hit points, though.
I'm gonna use my knife. I don't have a lot of hit points left.
Roll a d20. We want to roll odds.
That's a 13. Is that
You
odd
are
enough for
able
you,
to
Samson?
That is, you're able to start cutting across the vines without hitting his body at all. The other 3 of you, have you stopped moving, or are you still moving into the forest to get to them?
I stopped moving. If I throw fire in there, am I gonna catch them on fire? Probably, right?
I don't know, but let's talk about that you stopped moving.
Ah, fuck me. God damn it.
I need a dex save with disadvantage.
See,
Well, I
Eric,
rolled
if she
two
dies,
times
we
in
won't
a
be set
row.
on fire.
A 3.
The vines move rapidly. They are growing up your body. They begin to enter through your mouth, your nose.
Does it do
coming
that
towards
thing
your
where
eyes.
it like goes in through the mouth and comes out the nose?
You begin to lose the ability to breathe. Vines are going down your throat. You feel them cutting the inside of your oral cavity, your esophagus, your bronchial tubes.
Name some other
reaching
parts
to
of the body.
get reaching to get into your lungs. You take 17 points of damage.
I'm dead.
You're dead or you're unconscious?
I'm at 0.
So you're unconscious. Not dead yet.
Arguably.
You know,
Something
someone-
was
That is
molesting my
slightly
inside
alive.
with sharp vines. I'm dead.
Only mostly
But okay.
dead. Okay?
Allegedly.
Gina and Bear, would you have stopped moving or did you push forward?
I think they stopped moving. That was a real
Yeah, I
good
mean,
choice.
Bear. When Amelia stopped, I think Bear stopped.
Bear, make a
To-
dex save with disadvantage.
Now I get advantage on deck save, so does that even out?
It's flat roll.
Yay!
Or does he have advantage?
No, he has a flat roll, you motherfucker.
15.
The vines start growing up your legs, but you're able to resist and keep moving. Gina, did you stop or you keep going?
I keep going. Is it possible for me to have... Because I feel like Gina would pull out her guns and started shooting as she's moving.
You could shoot at the vines.
Yeah, my pistols are out and I'm shooting.
As you start shooting, and breaking off pieces of the vines. The parts that you break off retract into the ground itself away from you. You are clearing a path they don't want to wrap around you. Amelia, make a death save.
Do you want it out loud or do you want me to send it to you personally?
For this, we'll do it out loud.
16.
What is everyone trying to do in this moment?
Not die.
I'm still
Untangle myself.
working on freeing Wyatt.
Make a sleight of hand check, Cal, to be dexterous enough to do this.
Yeah, it's a 12.
Cal, you take another 5 points of damage as the thorns go deep into your hands while you're trying to fight them. Wyatt, make a con save.
8.
Wyatt, you take 16 points of damage as the vines have encapsulated most of your body.
Oh no.
Welcome to the suck.
Hey, this one shot is called Thorns of the Ancient Seal. So
Oh.
you're gonna be not thinking straight if you think there's not gonna be fucking thorns.
You're
Wait, like
right,
the
you're
singer?
right.
These thorns suck.
Like the singer? Or
You mother
Quick, I don't
You
remember
said
what
it,
he
bro.
looks like. Could you send me a picture? For the record, I'm at 1 hit point.
Amelia, make a death save.
Oh, it was a 4.
It's a failure.
Thank you.
can I try to rip the vines off of my body and get free?
Yes, make a dexterity check or sleight of hand, whichever's better for you.
Ooh, 3 + 4, 7.
You're gonna take damage as you try to wrestle with the vines. You take 9 points of damage. You're not raging right now, so you take the full damage. Gina, are you heading towards any specific direction while you're running through the pasture shooting?
Is there any like sort of clear area? Because if there was, that's where she would be headed.
There's a dead tree at the center that doesn't seem to be as affected. The vines are coming off of it, but not onto it. At the dead tree, there is a sort of opening that you could get inside the hollowed out dead tree. Is that where you're going?
I'm definitely pulling out my flashlight and my pistol and pointing them both in there. I'm not just going to go in there willy-nilly.
As you pull out your flashlight, it starts to flicker rapidly. The light doesn't seem to want to stay on. Your radio keys up. Just static. Almost a voice. Do you keep going into the tree?
No. That would be ridiculous.
Amelia, make a death save.
A 14.
It's 2 successes, 1 failure. We'll talk about what happens if you get 3 successes. When it
Turn
comes.
into a branch.
Cal, you're wrestling with the brambles on Wyatt. I don't think you've even noticed anyone else. You've heard the gunshots, but I don't think you've noticed anyone else.
Nope.
Make another sleight of hand check to fight with these brambles.
Who says I'm currently fighting with the brambles this turn? Samson.
Are you?
I think in this moment, as they're encasing him in his body, I'm going to take a step back, take a deep breath. I pull out a mini little, it's a little flint kit and a little torch, and I light the torch, and I go, I don't know if this is gonna work. I'm gonna try to stick the torch on the brambles that aren't currently touching him, so like the ones that are on the ground before they touch him, and try to burn them.
That was the right move. Fire spreads across the ground. The brambles are severed from the main host of the plant and begin to fall away from Wyatt. Wyatt, you have 1 hit point.
Uh-huh.
And you haven't been, as Katrina put it, molested on the inside by these vines.
Amelia,
you.
make a death save.
16.
That's 3 successes.
She comes back as a plant monster.
You are still alive. You're fighting for breath. You're not conscious. Your body's being held in sort of an in-between stasis as the vines have punctured into your very circulatory system. They are leaching your blood out of your body. They are leaching your bone marrow out of your bones. They're pulling lymph from your system. They are pulling spinal fluid from your nervous system. I'm not sure if you'd rather have died.
Asking for a friend who also has 1 hit point, can you elect to fail a death save? That sounds horrible.
Gina, you are outside the tree, away from the group. You are thoroughly separated. The opening is there. Your flashlight is flickering. Your radio has static. What are you doing?
Am I safe for now?
That's a no.
That means
Roll.
no.
You're not safe till the game's over.
Samson can't get me when the game's over. Roll an insight check.
Oh, that was a 1.
You think you're safe if you keep going.
But the brambles aren't coming after me where I am?
They're not.
I'm staying put.
Make a perception check. As your eyes begin to adjust, you begin to see inside the hollowed out tree.
21.
You see bones and belongings, but they're not scattered bones. They're organized, bones in a row, skulls facing outward, leg and arm bones lined up. Help. Please. Don't.
Gina gets spooked, and she raises her pistols and she starts firing into the tree.
Make an Arcana check.
14.
There are strange markings on the tree, strange carved in runes on the tree, strange appearances on the tree. Someone has done something to this tree. You start firing at the tree. Part of the runes break, part of the markings shear off, the bark disappears. Cal, you hear gunshots. You see Gina ahead firing at the tree. You hear the clicking. What are you thinking?
I am thinking in the moment as I finally got Wyatt free, assuming he's like fallen and I'm like holding him up at the moment. I hear the guns, I see her shooting, I hear the clicking, and I yell, "God damn it! Don't engage! Get the hell out of there!" And I'm going to take Wyatt and start getting the hell out of this area and just basically yelling everyone. I don't know what happened to Amelia. I assume I'd be running past Bear, and I'm just like, "Get out, let's go!" And I'm taking Wyatt and trying to make an exit.
You're running. Gina, are you running? Or are you staying still?
I'm staying still. I'm just blasting this tree.
Samson, am I free? Did that fire free me as well?
You are free.
Okay, then Bear is gonna go up with Gina.
I'll lay on the floor. If you were wondering what I was gonna do.
This is the second one shot where Katrina's character has basically died.
Dude, I don't know what you have wrong with me. I'm sorry.
You're shooting at the tree. The seal and the runes start breaking off the tree. veins of light start pulsing through the tree into the brambles, pulsing outwards. The clicking gets louder. You start to see the tree come apart in front of you. Light pours out of it. Cal, as you're running, you start to see light pouring out from behind you. Do you keep running or do you turn around to see the light?
Keep running. If it
Make a history check.
doesn't make sense, you keep moving.
Make a history check.
What's a 3 get me?
I'll give you advantage because you've been hunting cryptids and know the cryptid zoology and mythology of the Appalachian area.
What's the 17 get me, Samson?
Just outside of Morgantown, North Carolina is the Brown Mountain, very famous for the Brown Mountain lights. It's an unexplained phenomenon, reports dating back over a century, floating colored bright white lights, prismatic lights near Brown Mountain, often described as small star-like fiery orbs or bright flashes. They've investigated for years. 1920s suggest they were mundane lights, cars, trains, fires. Many witnesses, folklorists, tourists, scientists cannot fully explain the lights. Your mind goes to the stories of these lights as you are so close to the same area. You're running. I need you. You're taking Wyatt with you?
Yeah.
I need you to roll dexterity save. Not with disadvantage, you're just running. We're trying to see.
22.
You're going as fast as you can, as hard as you can. You're not looking back. You're taking Wyatt with you. Wyatt,
Yeah.
make a con save. You had critical wounds.
14.
You drop unconscious as you're running. You had 1 hit point left.
Yeah.
You have blood coming from wounds all over your body. Cal, you suddenly are pulling dead weight.
I'm going to ignore the fact that it feels like dead weight, continue carrying him, and keep going.
Wyatt, make a death save.
Just die.
7.
A failure. Gina and Bear, you are firing rapidly into the tree. The tree is coming apart, big pieces of tree flying off it. You hear the clicking getting closer until you hear it from behind you.
Well, I swing around and look at what's making the clicking sound.
They say it doesn't move right. That's what Cal would have told you. Gina, you're from a big city. I don't really believe in all the folklore surrounding the Appalachian Mountains. I don't know what you believe about it. It has a long, twisted face with thorns and vines growing out of it. It's long. Its limbs bend backwards unnaturally. Its mouth opens, just pure darkness going from inside. And faster than you can think, it lunges at you. It hits you, because I'm assuming a 22 hits. For 14 poison damage. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw. Then you are poisoned and will attack with disadvantage. As it's attacking Gina, Bear, you see one of its arms that's not engaged lunges sideways towards you. Long and lengthened, it seems to grow even longer and stretch. It's pulsing with some sort of flesh combined with the wood and vines. And it smells like cold earth and meat. Does an 18 hit?
Yes.
It doesn't try to hit you, it tries to go through you. Deals you 8 points of piercing damage. Cal and Wyatt, you're running. You're going as fast as you can. You're dragging. Cal, I need you to make a con save to fight against exhaustion of carrying someone through the woods.
That'll be a 9.
You trip. You're tired, you're not focused, you fall to the ground. Wyatt, make a death save.
14.
It's a save. Cal, you twist your leg and ankle and fall on the rolling your ankle pretty rough. You take 4 points of falling damage, and your movement will be halved as you keep trying to move out of the woods. Gina and Bear, you can react in this moment. You are engaged with whatever this is.
Will you allow me to go into a rage?
Yeah.
Okay. So, if you were looking at Bear, you'd see him start smiling and cackling. And you said that this limb reached out and it was trying to go through me, but it did not go through me.
It did go through
correct?
you, pierced you.
Oh, sick. Okay. Then in that case, I am going to pull the shotgun off my back, and I'm going to shoot at the, in front at the whatever the arm is, essentially. Not at the creature, but at the arm to try to break that in half. And I'll do that recklessly.
You can't. Well, you're using a shotgun.
Oh, I can't. Damn it.
It's a reckless attack with a shotgun.
Damn it. Well, I'm going to pretend in my brain that it was reckless.
Totally reckless
I mean,
okay, that
attack
doesn't do
if
it.
you're using the blunt end of it instead of shooting with it.
Okay, I don't do shit then. I'm crazed though.
Okay.
Got them crazy.
You need- Gina, what do you do?
So my pistols are already drawn and pointing at this thing, so I'm gonna try and shoot it in the face. I'm gonna use my Deadeye shot. So I'm expending one of my grip points to gain advantage. Does that cancel out the disadvantage?
Yes.
Sweet. So both pistols. I got a 25 to hit.
Hits.
That's 15 damage. And then my second pistol is 15 to hit.
Hits. Oh, sorry, doesn't hit. Sorry, doesn't hit.
Yeah, okay, I figured as much. All right.
No, that doesn't hit. I don't know why I said that.
Okay. And then, I can use a bonus action or no?
The second attack was your bonus action.
Okay. Probably just piss this dude off.
Wyatt, make a death save.
3.
It's 2 failures. Cal, you start running. You're
I'm
going
leaving
as hard
him?
as you can. You're with Wyatt. You're taking
Okay.
Wyatt.
Okay.
You're moving half as slow. Or half as fast. I
Slow
don't
is
think
twice
half
as fast.
Wow,
That's how
it's so fast now.
You're stumbling. It hurts to keep going. But you keep pursuing, getting out of the woods. That's a 25 to hit Gina. You take 12 points of damage.
And I'm dead.
Gina drops. That's a 15 to hit Bear.
That hits.
You take 19 points of damage, halved to 9.
I'm down.
Wyatt, make a death save.
Oh shit, this is it. This could be it. Don't fuck it up.
13.
2 saves, 2 failures. Cal, you keep running. You hear something start following you behind you. It chases behind you. It's pursuing you. You start to hear. Do you turn around or do you keep running?
Keep running.
Make an athletics check.
14.
It rolled a nat 1. You stay ahead of it. Gina, make a death save.
15.
That's a success. Bear, make a death save.
10.
It's a success. Thorns start to grow over your bodies, start to cover you, and creep into your mouths, your noses, your ears, and eventually your eyes, growing inwards, spreading through your body. They force 2 death failures for each of you. Cal, you're running.
Yeah.
It's getting closer. You're running. And just as you think you can't run anymore, just as you think you're going to give out, just as you think this is it, the sun creeps over the horizon. Wyatt, make a death save.
Don't fuck it up.
3.
Ah, shit.
Yeah.
So is Cal running with my hand and then looks back and it's just an arm?
Cal is carrying your dead body, running as fast as he can through the woods until he comes out where they came in. It is early morning. Light is cresting into the world.
Wyatt, come on. You gotta wake up. It's daytime. We're okay right now. Come on. Oh, son of a... Oh, my God. Oh, son of a bitch. Let out a deep
5
sigh.
of you went into the forest to find out what happened to the 3 rangers. One of you came out. Something happened when that tree was destroyed, something that you're not sure. But Cal, you become aware of pretty quickly. It is August 13th, 1994. Time stops for the entire world. The world shifts. In cities across, specifically port cities, portals open. People start noticing things. The cities quickly move to quarantine sections of these portals, and for months there was no movement, there was no nothing, until every electronic interface in the world, every screen, every broadcast, every radio channel, all of them begin to play the same transmission. A message from the Feywilds. Don't fear us. We are friendly. We wish to live in peace. At this point, it was slow. Representatives came to each of these portals. Representatives from the Feywilds, representatives from the world governments. No one knows why or how it happened. But if you were to dig deep into the earth, you would find root systems of brambles, of petrified wood and roots, leading from a once dead tree in the Appalachian Mountains of North Carolina. A tree that held back so much and shifted everything. Cal, what did you spend the rest of your life doing?
I was sitting in my house when that radio transmission came in. And as they said, don't fear us. And they just wanted peace. I said to myself, well, there's a fat fucking chance. And I started my own underground movement of anti-Fey and like-minded individuals. Started out small, gradually it grew larger. And I'm still working on that at the present day.
Then that is where we will leave you as we leave the hollows and the hollers of the Appalachian Mountains 5 went in. 1 came out. This has been Thorns of the Ancient Seal, or at least a version of it that we adapted for Barrier Cities, a universe created by the podcast Saving Throw Society. We want to thank Minva Games for writing it and sending it to me for us to play. We want to thank Ian Fajardo, or you tell me how to pronounce your name one day, bud. I hope you've enjoyed your time with us as we played what is one of the most fun one-shots that I've ever had the pleasure of playing.
Katrina
Good
had
night,
so much
everyone.
fun, she died in real life, too.
Katrina looks like she's just leaving.
A little bit.
That's been it for us at Saving Throw Society. You can follow us on all social media that's listed in the links of these episodes. Join us on our Patreon, join the society for more content. We'll see you next time for Barrier Cities, New Orleans.